Jose Mourinho, I'm not calling you Uncle Moo or my goat. Jose Mourinho, there is still time to assess what you said and say the right thing. Because currently, this is an L take, bro. Hulk Hogan, Sly Stallone, and now Jose Mourinho. Never have heroes, guys. Never have heroes. Or, it's real, if you're black, never have non-black heroes. Now, sometimes your black heroes can disappoint you, that some can. But my advice to you, if you're a black person and you want someone to look up to your family, your parents, or have black heroes. If you're black, do not have non-black heroes. Do not. Trust me. Because they will say something that will force you to cut ties. They're going to say something that will force you to cut ties with them. It's going to happen. In the Hangouts, I try to ignore it. I try to escape it, but I can't. I can't. So after the Hangouts, I try to go run away, and then I go to my family group chats, and my brother and my sister are like, yo, little bro, because I am little bro, because I'm the youngest. I say, little bro, your boy is moving crazy. Your so-called apparent goat is moving crazy. Your apparent goat is moving crazy. What are you going to do? How are you going to move? How are you going to operate? Because we'll get to the comments. But the question I want to ask to Mourinho is, celebrating provocatively, is racism a proportional response to that? Is racial abuse a proportional response to provocative celebration during a game of fishnet ball? Some spare question. And I'll get back to the question afterwards. So let's just see what Mourinho said. So, where we are. So from Mourinho, he says, why Vini Jr. didn't celebrate like Di Stefano, Pele, or hold on, that says Eusebio. Let me just make sure that you guys can actually see this properly. So why Vini Jr. didn't celebrate like Di Stefano, Pele, or Eusebio? He scored out super goal, and then why? This is always happening with him. This is the only thing I'm not understanding. We'll get back there. We'll get back there, and that's the other one. Hold on, make sure you guys can see this properly. So there we go. When it happens in so many stadiums, always with the same, there is something wrong. I told Vinny, you scored a wonder goal. Why did you celebrate like that? Why can't you celebrate a goal with just the happiness of being a great player? I think someone, because I saw something that we're like, Mourinho, you're being a hypocrite. Can we rewind the? I wish I brought the image. I should prepare better. So can we rewind back? Because I watched live. This was probably one of my first, I don't know, very like popular videos on the channel when Inter beat Bas. No, when Inter won the tie, they lost the game because PK scored. So they lost the game 1-0, but I think they won the tie, I think 3-2 on aggregate. When they won, Mourinho runs onto the pitch and is celebrating fully on the pitch. And who runs to Mourinho? Victor Valdez. And what is Valdez saying? Your celebration is being too provocative. And I defended Mourinho. Mourinho was like, bro, we just came through a hellish UCL game where all the odds were stacked against us. My emotions got the better of me. That's just my celebration. And for me, Mourinho, you had every right to celebrate that way. Based on the context of the game, being a man down when Thiago Motta was sent off wrongfully because of what Busquets did, they held on to only a 1-0 loss. They won the tie at Camp Nou against one of the best teams we've ever seen. He celebrated provocatively, but I defend his celebration. So in that instance, Victor Valdez is what Mourinho is right now. Or the time, because I was going to use the other one, but for Real Madrid, when he basically runs on his knees, but no, that was the key. 2010, UCL semi, second leg, Camp Nou, away from home, running onto that pitch and hoisting your hands up, knowing that you used to be a former Barca employee, and Victor Valdez thought that you are being too provocative towards Barca fans and tried to calm down Mourinho, and Mourinho said, nah, I will not calm down, I'm going to keep on celebrating. So fast forward now to Vini scores an outstanding goal. This was a close game. And this was the same team that they lost to. They were away from home. They have to get a result. The match ball was back and forth. And he scores an outstanding goal. And he dances on the corner flag. You can say it's provocative. You can say, oh, is he disrespecting the Benfica? I'm sorry. Mourinho, you're the wrong person to say, because what Vini did, Mourinho, is the same thing you did at Camp Nou when you went through against Barcelona in that UCL semi-final. So you're being a hypocrite. You're being a hypocrite. But even more so, Prestianni, the scumbag, who we know racially abused Vini. We know this. So Mourinho, shouldn't the question be, I don't believe he was racist, and I will try and press him and ask him whether he racially abused Vini. That should be the focus. Let's forget this whole crap about how celebrate properly. It's football. It's football. And you know what? I've realized football fans, football fans are babies. You see, I've always said to people, like, I love football. Football is my passion. I've loved football ever since I was born. So football will always be my passion. I love football, the sport. I don't love football fans. I despise football fan culture. So when I'm in stadiums, I realize that, wait, hang on. You guys don't actually like football. No. You like football. You love the culture. You love the chants. You love the abuse. You love the yobbish, thuggish culture. But the difference between me is that, no, I don't like football. I love football. I need football. Football is my oxygen. And it's been my oxygen for as long as I can remember. So I have a love for football. I don't love fan culture. I don't love the whole chants. Let's insult those guys. The whole tribalism of the whole thing. No, I couldn't give a crap. I'm about football. Oh, you're a Chelsea fan, you must hate Henri Naston. No. Henri's the greatest player in Premier League history and one of the greatest strikers of all time. One of the most talented strikers of all time. I couldn't give a damn whether I'm a Chelsea fan, and I shouldn't say that. I couldn't give a crap. I couldn't give a crap. No. Because for Mourinho, you're being tribal. You are putting tribalism ahead of life. Guys, at the end of the day, we love Messi. We love Pele, Maradona, Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, Maldini, Del Piero, Emma Okocha, Dino, all these guys. At the end of the day, these guys put the ball inside the damn fishnet. We love the sport. We love the sport. And I love the sport. Whether I was making money on YouTube or not, I'd be watching football anyway. I have two passions in life. Football and films. That's it. Those are my two main passions. It's football, movies. Movies, football. Those are my two passions in life. But I realize that those are passions. That's not real life. It's 20 guys, or technically 22, but really primarily 20 guys trying to get a ball into the damn fishnet. It's not science. It's not education. It's not medicine. A doctor is more important than a fishnet merchant. A teacher is more important than a fishnet merchant. A policeman is more important than a fishnet merchant. A fireman is more important than a fishnet merchant. A scientist, an inventor is more important than a fishnet merchant. Life is more important than tribalism. And life is respectability and morality and ethics. So for Mourinho, you going towards I'm Benfica manager and I have to now protect my tribe of Benfica over. Screw all that. Screw Benfica. Screw all that crap. Racism is above all that crap. Because the scary thing, which is why I tell you that, guys, I love football. I despise football fan culture. And football fan culture says racism is an appropriate response to being provocative. If you celebrate too much, if you're too buoyant in how you celebrate, then racism is the right result. And I want to say something right here. And I know this is going to get a huge response from people. And I know people are going to hate this, but I'm going to give it. Guys, I'm going to give it. Damn if you hate me. Guys, I love it. Bring the hate. Please. I know. Bring the hate. This crap about reverse racism. Please tell me, what ammunition does a black guy have in response? You see, whenever there's a back and forth, F you, F you, F you, put up, F you, F you, F you, F you. That non-black guy can always use racism against the black guy. We don't have it. It's the pyramid complex. The whites are at the top. You have the Indians, the Latinos, the Asians. All those guys are all in the middle, all scrambling for acceptance to be at the very top. At the bottom of the pyramid is us. It's us, the people with the skin tone. And we don't have the power. We're powerless. Oh, but you erased me, you called me, you white piece of crap, you freaking milkman, you Casper the ghost person. Oh, I can't see you because you're a damn ghost, you pale piece of crap. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at you with your blonde hair, blue eyes, and your pancake ass straight. You have no booty, you have no curve. It doesn't really hit the same as being called a gorilla. Doesn't hit the same as being called a monkey. Doesn't hit the same as being called ugly. Doesn't hit the same as being called the N-word. Doesn't hit the same as being called all the other things as well, because we are at the bottom. See, when society has said you're the ugliest, you're the most barbaric, you're the most primitive, you're the most disgusting, you're the most undesirable, what can you do? Your women are the ugliest. Your men are the most barbaric, and you are just thugs and gorillas. What can you do? What can you do? So the non-black person, you always have more power, and your racist insults will always pierce harder than whatever we could do. Yeah, I could say something to the Latino. I could say something to the Indian man, to the Asian man. I don't know what I can say to the white guy. But to that Indian, Latino person, you know your words will always pierce harder because of the pyramid complex. Because you know that insult is being taken to the guy that's at the very bottom. And we know we're at the bottom. Based on how this world exists, obviously we know that if you look at it truly, black is the best. Shh, say nobody. The skin tone is the best. Why are all the women now making their asses look a lot curvier? Because they want to be like black women who have that natural booty. Why do people want to now make their lips look bigger? Because black women always had their lips naturally look bigger than that. So oopsie daisy, now big lips are sexy. We always had that. Oh, now big booties are better. We always had that. Tall, dark, and handsome. So we know that we've been given a lie. Give an example. No, I just don't like this whole thing because this is a good thing. No, basically, let me cook. Let me cook. We were lied to. The world told us that Margot Robbie is the epitome of beauty. This is the epitome of beauty. Blonde, blue-eyed. This is the most beautiful person, and the height of beauty is Margot Robbie. Again, I don't feel anybody is ugly. I mean, beauty the eye of the beholder. So the epitome of beauty is pale skin, straight body, no curves, no ass. Okay. And then you go and look at Brianna Amor. I think she's an islander somewhere. Go look at Brianna Amor. Look at her lips. Look at her body. Look at her curves. For me, that is the epitome of beauty. The epitome of beauty is full lips, full body, full curves, an actual womanly body. That should be the epitome of beauty. But we were lied to because we were gaslit to believe, no, the viewpoint, the pyramid complex, the people at the top said to us, no, beauty is white, it's pale, it's blonde, it's blue. That is beauty. Ugliness is dark. It's big lips. It's big as that's ugly. That's not in vogue. No, to be beautiful, you're going to be stick thin, the pancake booty, no ass, nothing there, and as pale as a damn ghost. The paler you are, the more of a ghost you look like, the more beautiful you are. That's what we're told. But we're lied to. We're lied to. It's like, so why is, and oh gosh, let me go deeper. See, now it's just all coming out. Let me go deeper. I remember when I was young, there was a song that I used to sing in front of my mom, just about the different colors. And this was, just think about it, this is a young boy in Nigeria. I had never left the country. I had never set foot outside of Nigeria. I had never seen a white person in my life. Opposite sports, I had never seen a white person in my life. Only people I knew was black people, and I've never left Nigeria in my life. But yet, I sang a song that went, white, white, the angel's white, black, black, the devil's black. That is a young, black Nigerian boy in single digits singing that song who had never left Nigeria. It's the pyramid complex. So again, Mourinho, it's bigger than fishnet. We love fishnet ball. We love it. We love it. But to take this stance, it's bad. I'm hoping Mourinho can look at the error of his ways, and I hope Mourinho can be like, you know what, I messed up. Let me just actually realize that the main thing here is racism. Was Prestianni racist? He was racist. For me, no one is going to say anything to me. He was racist. Because, again, there's something that they missed. Because I was just watching the videos online. When Vini was celebrating, when thing was happening, just a few minutes were celebrating, Prestianni runs up to him and does this and says something as he does, running up to him. But obviously, Vini couldn't hear it because so much stuff was happening. So he said it to him during the whole furor of the celebration. And then afterwards, when he was much closer, when there were not anybody to distract him, then he said it to him again. And the simple thing is what Henri said on CBS, which is perfect. So what Henri said is what Joe Cole said. Why would you cough your mouth when you're speaking to someone who you already are antagonistic against? So, and also look, here's the thing. I spoke to Rank and I spoke to another guy, two Argentine guys. So Rank is Argentine, another Argentine. I'm going to do like a special video with these guys. I'm going to do a special because I think it's only fair. Because I want to be convinced that Argentina is not a damn racist country. That's what I want to be convinced. I don't want to be fair. Because in my viewpoint, I'm like, two countries I'm not going close to. South Africa, because you can't have a whites-only country on the African continent, and Argentina because you guys are moving crazy. You guys are moving crazy. The songs on that bus and the reaction after the World Cup win and how they were singing songs against Mbappe and the French players after the World Cup win, racially charged, Argentina is moving crazy. They're moving crazy. But there's going to be another video. I'm going to have two Argentinian guys and we're going to have an open, honest dialogue about the whole thing. But Mourinho, this is L. This is an L. It's an L. Because Mourinho, I'm not going to be like, oh, but no. Because racism, life, living, respectability for oneself and one's heritage and skin tone means a lot more than getting a ball inside a damn fishing and your bum-ass club. Whether that be Benfica, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, screw all those bum-ass clubs. Because life means more than your bum-ass tribe that gets a ball inside the damn fishnet. Life will always mean more, and respectability for one's ethnicity will always mean more. It is what it is, man. It's real. So again, Mourinho, I ask again, you have a chance to get this right.